We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. A lot of power on display in the front court tonight in our matchup. Brent, should be exciting to watch.
Yeah, it may not be about the outside shooting in this one either. These teams like to involve that front court and catch the defense while they're napping.
Now here's Jones. So here's Portland's starting group. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Aiden in at the 5, roaming the paint. The 3 from Wembanyama. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Simons passes to Aiden. Here he goes. Out to Simons. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sharp. And rejected.
Phenomenal defense. The long arms of Vassell helping him come up with that block.
Outside Wembanyama. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. From deep three-point range. Portland grabs the miss. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
It's Vassell with the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And the three-pointer goes. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Here's Sharp. And he got the whistle up. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's
challenge for the Trailblazers, Shag taking 2
still
shots.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Vassell. And that one's good. Sharp.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Outside Jones. Wembanyama up top. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
The 3 from Ayton. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
It's Vassell with the drive. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Grant. Driving to the basket, and Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 13.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Now here's Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Ayton inside. Wembanyama on it. Good. 12 points for him.
And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
50 seconds left to play in the first. From deep, Wembanyama. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now the Blazers on the move. And here's Simons outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Pass to Sharp. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Sharp's got his second basket.
At the arc, Sharp just going for it there. He's trusting in his ability.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama fires it from way outside. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at point. So they take the lead. Ayton's got 14 points.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, CA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, when I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels, but people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong. Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Johnson against Thibault. Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about the athleticism of Grant, just extending that time?
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. From deep, Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Jones from outside. He buries it from 3. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
The crossover. And Ayton with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Wembanyama, screen on Simons. Jones' shot is good. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Vassell, a screen on Simons. Jones drives in. An easy 2 on the layup. Jones has got 7 points for the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Ayton passes to Grant. 1:51 left in the second period. Pass to Ayton. 4 on the clock. And here's Simons outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
No good on that one.
Trey Jones. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thibault against Johnson. Simons outside. Pass to Sharp. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Sharp's got 9 points.
Challenging make there from Sharp, having to deal with the contact and the close defender.
Here's Vassell. The shot from the low post is good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Grant the pass to Sharp. Grant the screen. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
Trailblazers foul. Shot. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Second personal foul. And
so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Thibault against Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Matisse Thibault.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Free throw good, Wembanyama for the Trailblazers. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants.
Oh, hello! Time Lord with the oop.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
32.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Jetty Osman out there with Zach Collins. And it's Wesley in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Here's Wesley. Collins outside. Pass to Osman. And he gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 5. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Henderson scanning the floor. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Here's Branham, guarded by Brogdon. And here's Collins for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
6 to shoot. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Collins. Collins with a screen on Walker. Here's Osman. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Wesley, defended by Henderson. Collins, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Osman. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Kamari. Williams finds Walker. Here's Kamari. Outside, Williams. For the lead. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Branham passes to Osman. Collins with a screen on Henderson. Osman into the lane. And he lays it up and in. Osman's got his second basket of the game.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
On the take, Brogdon with a strong finish.
Brogdon's got a strong handle, not a quick dribbler or a shifty dribbler, but a strong handle. He walks in there with a nice move.
Here's Osman. Walker covering. Osman passes to Collins. Back to Osman. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outside, Williams. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Graham's checked in for San Antonio. Henderson outside. Outside Walker. Here's Kamari. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Osman. Walker covering. Pass to Branham. And he drives in. Rebounded by Kamari.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Henderson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Pass to Sohan. With the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Grant outside. Henderson against Jones. And he banks in the layup. Henderson's got 5 points.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Simons is checked in for Henderson. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The drive by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Pass to Aiden. There's Simons with a three. Back come the Spurs in transition. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
And it's Simons penetrating. Here's Thibault. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Points coming in. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off-guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Aiden in at the center position. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 6-point lead. Outside for Wembanyama. Vassell, a screen on Aiden. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Down low. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, he got hacked up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
They're back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Graham.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest. Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Back to Aiden, to the paint, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Portland ball.
6 on the shot clock. Grant in the post. Wembanyama on him. Grant's shot is off. Jones, the pass to Vassell. Launches it. Connects from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 12.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
The drive by Simons. It's Sharp on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Thibault passes to Graham, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
Here's Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Trailblazers ball.
Portland trailing here. Pass to Sharp. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break. Here we go. Jones from outside. Second chance effort. And it's Portland with a rebound. Simons passes to Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Vassell against Simons. The 3-ball. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he could do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability for him.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. Wembanyama's got 12 points here in the second half.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And it's Simons penetrating. Open shot, Grant. Another one falls for Portland.
How about Jeremy Grant stepping up right here, taking some clutch shots and knocking them down.
Outside Jones. Pass to Vassell. And there's the foul. It'll go on. Matisse Thybulle. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
There's the screen. Here's Vassell, takes it inside, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Simons passes to Ayton. Simons with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Ayton. Nails the baby hook.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Fourth personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for your
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Grant. Into the lane. Thibault on the wing. Simons up top, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. Simon's shot is good.
And Simon's saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Here's Grant. Missed it. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared.
Oh, say does.
$2K Sports presents the end. NBA Monday. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Achua. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a three of his own. You've got to love it.
Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Anunoby, good.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a three. And with Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Now, here's Vassell. Fires the three. Wembanyama, no good. Outside for Randle. Passes to Anunoby. Achua in the corner. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
You know, Doris, looking at Precious Achua, he brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Fires the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Fires it up. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Wembanyama gets the bucket. And it's 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now, here's Vassell. Good on the three-point shot. Vassell's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Brunson against Jones. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. No coverage that time. He's got 7.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. Wembanyama down low. He's defended by Randle, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Spurs leading by 5. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
.104 left in the first quarter. Launches a 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Brunson the pass to Achua. For 3. Achua, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Achua's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. From downtown, Vassell, no good. Knicks trail by 6. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Randle a screen on Jones. Here's Brunson. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Vassell hits them both.
Do you watch Vassell? He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Brunson, good.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio. That quarter had to take. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Achua.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go. And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Randle a screen on Vassell.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Sohan, the pass to Vassell. And he goes in for the dunk.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
Out outside for Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Misses the jumper.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
There's the drive and the basket by Vassell.
And this coaching staff would love to see more of that. Vassell taking it to the rim.
Anunoby passes to Achua. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Back to Randall. With the shot. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jones drives in, and Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Anunoby kicks to Achua. Brunson surveying the D. Misses off the right iron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates. And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by San Antonio.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way.
2 minutes.
DiVincenzo against Vassell.
2 minutes.
Down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Anunoby. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Wembanyama. The pass to Vassell. 1:27 left in the first half. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Johnson gets the bucket.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
They get it back. Achua kicks to Brunson. Back to Achua. 5 on the clock. To halt the run. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Johnson with the stop.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. And Wembanyama outside. And the Spurs scoring again.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he sinks the second. Left side, Jones. With the second effort, and Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama has got 24 points.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
So as we conclude the first half, thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
25.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Bogdanovich out there with Anunoby. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Robinson. And it's McBride in at the point. Spurs leading by 22. Graham gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Anunoby kicks to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Graham. Back to Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Lets it go with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Hart, he's checked in for Anunoby.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
Pass to Osman. There's a screen by Collins. And it's Osman missing. Knicks trail by 21. Stolen by Collins. Three-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. New York again turning it over. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Bogdanovich looking around. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for San Antonio. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
It's good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
2 minutes remaining.
Here he goes.
2 minutes.
Burks can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Osman, guarded by Robinson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. High, arcing shot. Down deep, Graham drops it in. Graham's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Bogdanovich. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Got that one up quick. Osman's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And finish off by Collins.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
How many European fundamentally sound players have we seen? Bogdanovich gets his defender off the ground with the up fake. Nice.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
DiVincenzo kicks to Brunson. The 3. San Antonio with the rebound. To the paint, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Fires for 3, hands it from downtown. Osman's got 14 points for the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's San Antonio with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Osman in at the 4 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's Brunson outside. Achua finds Brunson. Back to Achua. Over in the corner, Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Jones. Drops in the breakaway layup. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Oh, great recognition by Vassell. Read the defense and took the opportunity.
Brunson against Jones. Picked off in midair. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks shooting 43% from the floor. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Vassell with it. Brunson picks him up. Osman. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Driving inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Wembanyama looking it over. And too long on the shot.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Achua. No good with the triple. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Osman. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Osman's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Pulls it up. Anunoby, good.
OG Anunoby.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Wembanyama, a screen. Jones, no one around him. Oh, that's offensive interference.
No basket.
Here's Brunson. With the teardrop, the shot's good.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Here's Osman. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
The steal. Here's the break. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Achua, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Bucket is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Brunson with a clean look from outside off the mark. And the Spurs with possession. Jones finds Wembanyama. Count that one.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Randall right side. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
That one misses.
Devin Vassell. 3 shots.
And he nails the third. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for Portland, Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Shaden Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Brunson, pass to Randall. Brunson surveys to the inside. Here's Hartenstein, and he buries his first look.
You know, there aren't many players who are more efficient in the pick and roll than Jalen Brunson. I mean, he has mastered that set.
Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Sharp goes in, and that one is hammered home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And so it's New York with it. The Blazers making their last shot. Thibault finds Simons. Here's Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Anunoby. Sharp passes to Ayton. Thibault on the wing. Clock at 6. Grant the screen. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Randall with it. Thibault picks him up. Pass to Brunson. He shoots. And he nails the jumper.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Now Portland with it. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Blazers. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Simons passes to Sharp. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
How about the agility of Sharp there? Able to dance around and find his shot.
Pass to Randall, over to the wing. Here's Hartenstein. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Thibault. Outside for Grant. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
You have to respect Jeremy Grant. This is a guy who is always willing to grind it out and somehow makes the most of whatever situation he's in on the floor.
Now here's Randall. And the layup falls.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Outside for Grant. Back to Simons. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. Simons got 5.
Easy money for Anthony Simons. He could live out there if he had to.
Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Simons passes to Grant. Grant with a screen on Anunoby. Stolen by Anunoby. And here comes the break. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Randall. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers moving it up. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. kick out to Brunson. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Simons passes to Thibault. Back to Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Randall. Here's Hartenstein. Is covered by Ayton. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Off the left rim and out. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Portland.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Thibault. Still no points. Ayton, a screen on Anunoby. Simons outside. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Back to Sharp. From deep. Hartenstein pulls it in. New York trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. And so here's Portland. The Knicks making their last shot. Simons laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Simons has got 9.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them. Grown man strength from Grant, just punishing the defense with these type of plays.
And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
BA, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiating.
No coverage that time. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And Thibault with a drive. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Randall on the screen. Here's Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Grant in the post. Randall's there. Grant finds Thibault. He takes it in. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Simons. DiVincenzo with the steal. Anunoby for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. He's got 5.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get him out in transition, and Anunoby can run all day.
Grant with a screen on Randall. Pass to Grant. It's Sharp on the wing. Grant the screen. 5 on the clock. Sharp goes in. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented VA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Sharp. There's the three. Drains the triple. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
Nice job to stay on balance on the catch and shoot jumper. When Sharp's in rhythm, he's dangerous.
Outside Anunoby. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Simons passes to Aiden. Out to Simons. Pass to Sharp. Grant the screen. Back to Sharp. Up and in on the layup. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter.
A jack-of-all-trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Brunson misses. And here's Portland. They're on a 16-7 run. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 11 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
They get it again. The kick out to Brunson. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in a good. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
For your Blazers, breaker dance crew. They're out there.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Alec Burks. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Achua. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's McBride in at the point guard. Gets the 3 to fall.
3 points.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
You know what you have to appreciate about Precious Achua? Just how active he is, Smitty.
BA, he's full of energy. And that's why his teammates love playing with him. Every minute he's on the floor, he gives it his all.
Here's Kamari, down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker for 3. That shot, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Burks passes to McBride. Robinson with it. Lets the 3 fly. Walker with the steal. Henderson outside. Back to Brogdon. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Robinson, a screen on Henderson. Intercepted. And he's all alone. Pass to Kamari. Back to Walker. Outside Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Burks passes to Achua. Back to Burks. Achua with a screen on Henderson. Burks, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
Alec Burks.
So he gets them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Here's Brogdon. After the basket by New York. Pass to Walker. Henderson against Burks. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Walker.
Whoa, scoot! What a move.
McBride passes to Achua. And the Knicks, another three.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Pass to Walker. The kick out to Williams. Here's Brogdon. Down low. Walker passes to Brogdon. And the Trailblazers call time here.
Attention fans. Squad, get loud and let them hear it.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Shot clock at 2. Tamari, no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And the layup is good off the glass. Now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Now here's Brogdon, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Achua finds Robinson.
Fourth foul, Walker. Second personal foul, second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Hart passes to Robinson. Now Achua goes back up. Walker pulls down the board. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for 2, Robert.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. McBride passes to Hart. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Hart's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, when Josh Hart gets opportunities, he just makes plays.
Brogdon against Achua. Left side Walker to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kamare driving in, and they pick up 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Achua with a screen on Brogdon. McBride. And the Knicks, another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Right side Walker. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Knicks ball. Substitution on the court.
And we've reached the end of the third. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 5. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal...
2 shots.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Hey, what a showing this has been for Jeremy Grant, putting in the work to contribute on the offensive end.
That's tipped. Randall, pass to Brunson. Randall is screen on Thibault. Back to Randall. Grant with a steal. Thibault finds Grant. And there's the drive. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Tough to stop Jeremy from getting to the rim off the bounce. That's a great play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Brunson misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Ayton passes to Thibault. Outside for Grant. Pass to Sharp. Grant with a screen on Brunson. Back to Grant. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer Sharp. Achua with a rebound. The Knicks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Randall the bucket on the assist from Anunoby.
So dangerous in the paint. Randall with a good mix of power, skills, and balance.
And here's Ayton. Here's Sharp. Back to Ayton. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Brunson, a good look. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Back to Sharp. Wide open look. And that's good for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Every now and then, Sharp stretches himself and goes for these mid-range J's.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth, final quarter here. Pass to Sharp. There's the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Sharp testing the defense down the lane and succeeding. They couldn't keep up.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Out to DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Simons. To 3, DiVincenzo on target from range.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
just so electric. Shaden Sharp is locked in tonight, and that's scary for opponents.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Thibault, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Driving inside.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish! And he goes in for the dunk.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Trailblazers.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
No good on the triple. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent.
Oh, my goodness.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And Thibault with a drive. Sharp passes to Thibault. Simons outside. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Thibault. Back to Grant. Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Anunoby finds Randall. Back to Anunoby. Now here's Achua, covered by Thibault. The shake. And a nice layup by Brunson.
Finding a way through with his quickness, Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
Simons passes to Ayton. Ayton, a screen on DiVincenzo. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've
For these teams, the struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute. Players and coaches alike.
And the starting group for the Spurs. The forwards for them, Johnson and Sohan. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. 5 to shoot.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Simons against Jones. Ayton wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Vassell, no good. Now, here's Sharp, defended by Jones. Simons finds Grant. Back to Simons. Grant outside. Launches it. Connects from three-point range.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And now the pass break. Grant with the ball.
And leaking out there in transition, Grant's athleticism and speed helping him when the break is on.
Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Outside, Jones, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Here's Sohan, and he's good on the 3-ball. Sohan's got 5.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Ayton, the pass to Sharp. Ayton, a screen. And here is Simons. Drives to the hoop. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. And that's going to be a travel.
San Antonio ball.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Wembanyama outside. Vassell sets a screen for Wembanyama. Chalk up 2 there.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Here's Wembanyama. Driving the lane. Back to Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved. And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his three-point shot, and he's not done growing yet.
Here's Jones. The Blazers getting the bucket. Out to the wing. Driving to the basket. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
The Trailblazers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And Simons, here we go.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And there's the pass to Johnson. Launches from deep. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Simon. Kicks it out to Grant. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And what takes Grant's game to the next level? It's consistency with that jumper. It's a nice play there to get him something in rhythm.
Wembanyama outside, and he drives in, and the shot goes in. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Jeremy Grant, he is feeling it tonight, and his... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Shot out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at center. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Vassell finds Wembanyama. An open look for him. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Kicks it out to Grant. No good on the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Spurs trail by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Thibault kicks to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Sharp. Thibault for 3. Can't hit that one. Good D by Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen on Grant. The drive by Wembanyama.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Now, here's Sharp. He's covered closely. And the dunk by Grant.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Showing he's more than just a shooter. Johnson inside.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. RJ at 6'5". Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Kev. Not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than he looks. And is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need him.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Outside, Jones. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Sharp the pass to Thybulle. 1:31 left in the first half. No good with the layup. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside, Jones. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Simons finds Ayton. Ayton a screen on Vassell. Sharp the pass to Simons. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Sharp. Simons on the wing. Defended by Jones. 4 on the clock. Grant. That's good.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Count it. Good. And the Spurs lead by 1. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Inside. Kicks to Ayton. Left side, Grant. The pass to Sharp. Screened by Grant. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for
and he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Vassell sets a screen for Jones. Pass to Vassell. For the 3. The rebound by Grant. Here's Simons. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Trailblazers. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court right now for the Spurs.
Malcolm Brogdon.
They've got Collins, and it's Branham in at the 2-guard. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Walker dishes to Henderson. Back to Walker. Williams kicks to Brogdon. To the inside. Williams inside. He's guarded by Collins. Collins with some nice D. And here's the break. And that one's good. Osman.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Brogdon scanning the floor. Here's Williams, lock at 6. A drive by Henderson. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Pass to Kamare. Brogdon with it. Outside, Walker. Here he goes. Here's Kamare. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Williams. And Williams is right there. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Shot by Collins, no good. Trailblazers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. And the Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. That one goes. Count it. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Walker finds Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Here's Henderson. And the rejection by Collins. Branham, the pass to Graham. Spurs passing it around. To the wing on the left. There's a screen by Collins. And it's Osman missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Kamare. Williams kicks to Walker. The kick out to Williams. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Back to Osman. This one for 3. It's the 3-point bomb. Osman's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Walker goes in. It's good.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
From deep 3-point land. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Henderson looking it over. He dishes it to Williams. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot, and Williams throws it down.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
Fires for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Spurs leading by 3. The wingmen at Sharp and Feibel. Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 15 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Simons up top, defended by Jones. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Pass to Sohan. Now, Vassell jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Thibault. There's the pass to Ayton. He kicks to Grant. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Sohan. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's impressive. Vassell nabs the steal, and right away he's got that fast break pushing.
Simons against Jones. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Off target at the rim.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. Off target. That was a little heat check. Ayton in the corner. Ayton a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Grant. And contact up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen. Triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review. Speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Kicks it out to Grant. Driving inside. Good on the bucket. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
Pushing it up. Deflects the pass. Ayton finds Thibault. Now, here's Grant. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Sharp from the arc. Doesn't go for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Simons kicks to Grant. Driving to the basket. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell.
Portland ball.
Here's Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight. Coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
And another turnover here by San Antonio. Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Grant.
They need Grant
step up here. Jeremy looking cool, calm, and ready to deliver. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Grant drops them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Outside, Jones. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Simons with the screen on Jones. Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Wembanyama. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Grant with a screen on Johnson. Thibault, the pass to Ayton. Back to Thibault. Dishes it to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Simons with a screen on Johnson. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Wembanyama looking it over. Vassell with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, no good. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Trailblazers timeout. It's 10-7 for the Blazer dancers. All right, 6-man, it's time to stand up and get loud for your Blazers.
3-pointer, Simon. Right between the eyes.
And what were they thinking, leaving 3 guys, like 3 open on the perimeter? They got what they asked for.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot 3, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game.
Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Jones in at the point. For 3, Randall, pure from three-point range.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Knocks down the triple.
The improvement from Brunson has mostly come from shooting. We know he can go inside, but 3 balls, that's a good sign.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Drops in the 3. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Anunoby. Achua with a screen. Shot clock at 5.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
Outside, DiVincenzo. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Oh, deflected. Randall with a steal. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Brunson passes to Achua. With the drive. Anunoby against Johnson. Now here's Anunoby. Defense right on him. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Vassell finds Johnson. Vassell, a screen on Anunoby. Vassell against Anunoby. Here's Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and the rookie Wembanyama is just so tough to guard, especially with how good his shot fake is.
And he sinks the second. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Trailing by 2. Randall outside. The 3, DiVincenzo. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Inside. Outside for Randall. DiVincenzo against Vassell. Pass to Achua. To to the right side. 6 to shoot to the middle. Anunoby on the wing. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there. Especially when you give him that kind of room.
Vassell against DiVincenzo. Vassell can't get it to go. New York has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Anunoby a screen on Vassell for 3. DiVincenzo. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Sohan. Achua with some nice D.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And here's Brunson from the arc. He drops it from range. Brunson's got 6.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Here's Vassell. Banked it in off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
New York has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. For 3, DiVincenzo. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Vassell, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Jones. From behind the arc.
Like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really... Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Achua in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Achua with a screen on Jones. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
The fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." BA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Vassell. 5 to shoot to the paint. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Randle on the screen. Here's Brunson, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Trey Jones. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Wembanyama finds Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Anunoby. It's Johnson with a drive. Achua with a steal. Anunoby with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, Brunson with the triple.
Shooting while in rhythm. Brunson now becoming troublesome.
Knicks lead 28-25.
Vassell against DiVincenzo. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 7 points in the game. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Launches a three. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Second shot opportunity. Outside Jones. Pass to Sohan. Second chance shot. Johnson for three. Randall pulls down the board. New York has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Achua. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. And here's Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Here's Sohan. Achua defending. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Here's Johnson. There's the screen. There's the drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's how you take it to the cup. Johnson with the power finish.
Achua with a screen. Here's Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
23 seconds left to play in the half. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. Inside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Vassell. Vassell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. With 1 on the clock. Brunson. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The Knicks 30, the Spurs 31. Fans, let's hear it for Red Panda.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Here. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. We've got Cedi Osman. He's out there with Zach Collins. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. Here's Osman. He's covered by Hart. The 3. Osman, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Burks finds Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanovich has been really impactful, especially as a scorer.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently, but this guy can flat out shoot and give you 25 on a nightly basis. He does it in a variety of ways. He's got such good size, and he can get it done on the offensive end.
Hart from long range. Rebound San Antonio. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Champagnie, that's good. New York has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. McBride passes to Hart. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Here's Collins, and he makes it on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Hartenstein in the post. Collins there. Hartenstein a screen. Burks goes in. Hartenstein, no good. San Antonio's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Osman, and it's flushed down. A nice jam. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Hart finds Bogdanovich. Yep, count it. Bogdanovich has got his second basket on the night.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Collins with a screen on Hart. Back to Osman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Osman's gotten his third basket of the night.
Good find by Graham there. Almost a 6th sense.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's McBride. No points yet. Hartenstein in the post. Graham covering. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Branham.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Count it.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Burks. Back to Hartenstein. Left side Burks. Here's Hart. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Collins with a screen on Hart. Here's Osman. Pass to Branham. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Yes, it's good.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down to get to the paint, get deep, score.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Champagnie, that's good.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Hart, the open shot. Collins with the rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Collins with a screen on Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Back to Osman. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead. Here's McBride. Graham covering. Going inside. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Randall in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And DiVincenzo with a head of steam. Man, he got up.
Now here's Wembanyama. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Randall, the pass to Anunoby. Randall, a screen on Johnson. To the left wing. Achua finds Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's DiVincenzo. Into the lane. Nice D from Vassell. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Right side Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. There's the block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Randall, a screen on Jones. Here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Such a wide open look. And the Spurs lead by 14.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Up top, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Vassell. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo driving. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Pass to Sohan. 4-3. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Anunoby with it. Here's Randall. To win the drought. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Randall.
The coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
DiVincenzo with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. DiVincenzo with a screen on Jones, and that one's good for Brunson.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. Vassell finds Wembanyama with a 9-footer. The Knicks pull it in. And there's a minute 45 left in the final quarter. Pass to Randall from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Randall against Jones. And he banks in the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the...
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision, the call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Osman, he's checked in for Sohan. Osman on the wing. Sinks the tray. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson against Jones. And the bucket is good.
Brunson working with a quick pace, just rushing the defense off.
Here's Osman. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Precious Achiuwa picks one up. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up by 9.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard.
Trailblazers.
And when you consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Grant finds Thibault. Grant with a screen on Brunson. Back to Grant. And he makes good on the layup. Grant's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Trailblazers.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
Outside for Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Now here's Brunson. A special move before the shot.
Better to be lucky than good got that shot to fall.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition, little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here's Sharp. Back to Simons. He takes it in, and the slam dunk by Simon.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Simons surveying the D. Grant, that's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. New York, no good that time either. The kick out to Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Simons has got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Achua. Back to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Thibault. And here's the fast break. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. Driving in. Out to Brunson. Shot to stop the run. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. He's got 5.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
Now, here's Anunoby. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Anunoby, good.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Here's Simons. It's rebounded by New York. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. 16 feet away. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Thibault finds Simons. Here's Grant. Here's Simons. He gets it up. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. One quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Portland out in front, up 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. The wingmen is Sharp and Thibault. Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Simons in at the 1. And so here is New York after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Brunson scanning the floor. Trains the three-pointer. Brunson's got 8.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
The pass to Sharp. Grant with a screen on DiVincenzo. Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. Here's Brunson. The Blazers getting the bucket. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Doris, officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
Buries the long-range jumper. Sharp's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Outside for Randall. And Randall throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. He may not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Ayton. And Here now is Thibault. Hasn't made one yet. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. DiVincenzo kicks to Anunoby. Back to DiVincenzo. Passes it to Anunoby. Outside for Randall. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Grant outside. And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
To the right side. Drives to the hoop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ayton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And so here's Portland following the score by New York. Grant the pass to Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Grant with a screen on DiVincenzo. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. No good from Grant. Knicks trail by 6. DiVincenzo passes to Brunson. DiVincenzo with the screen on Ayton. Brunson, no good. Ayton kicks to Thibault. Inside. Stolen away. Gets it off. No good that time. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Anunoby. Achua is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 8. It's Hart on the wing. From deep three-point territory. No good that time.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Brogdon the pass to Williams. And the layup falls. Williams has got his first basket.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 10. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Here's McBride. No scoring in this one. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates gets involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Brogdon the pass to Williams. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's communication with guys on the floor is just terrific. What a nice pick-and-roll opportunity created by him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. McBride banked in off the glass. McBride's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Walker with a screen for Henderson. Takes it inside, and then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Brogdon. It's Hart on the wing. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Trailblazers leading by 9. Brogdon kicks to Henderson. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is not known for elite athleticism, but let him get around the cup and he's thinking score.
Burks for 3. Second chance effort. In deep, Robinson drops it in.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Walker. Walker with his screen for Henderson.
New York foul. Miles McBride. First personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Brogdon, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
How about putting it on the deck and going with a level of intention? Malcolm Brogdon on the drive.
Fires away from way outside. McBride's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 11, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Well, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Burks the pass to Hart. Got loose. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Ahead, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Burks a screen on Simon. McBride passes to Robinson. 3 seconds left. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers looking at a third. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Here's Brunson from down in the low post. It goes.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Lets the three fly. That shot missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's Sean. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Simons kicks to Grant. Back to Simons. Lets it go with the three. Knicks with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to Brunson. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo with the screen for Randall. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Grant against Randall. Back to Ayton. Now, here's Sean. Defended by DiVincenzo. Grant for three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Achua, the pass to Anunoby. Achua kicks to Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Grant down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And again, it's Portland with the three.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Shaden Sharp picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
From looking to close it out, that one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Simons.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And again, New York with the triple.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
He gets that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against against you. It seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First team foul.
36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
The kick out to Simons. Portland moving the ball around. Aiton a screen on Randall. Grant gets a wide open look. It's hauled in by Achua. Randall outside. Pass to Brunson. The three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.